Hello, honors pre-calculus students. Today's learning target is to graph h of x, which is -2 cosecant pi over 8x plus 5. And what we've been doing in class is we've been thinking about the corresponding sine graph. So I'm going to consider y equal -2 sine pi over 8x plus 5. We know the period is 2 pi over b, and the b value is pi over 8, so the period is 16. So I'm going to sketch that red sine graph. So the period is 16, so I'm going to go out to 16, cut that in half, cut that in half, and then that'll be 12. So we got -4, -8, -12, -16. The sinusoidal axis moves up to 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the sinusoidal axes for the sine graph is here. And then the amplitude is 2, so I'm going to go up 2. So I'll be at 7, and then I'll be down at 3. So if I were to draw that sine graph in red, I'd be on the axes there. Then I'd be at 4, -3, since there's a reflection. 8, 5, 12, 7. And then back to the sinusoidal axes, 16, 5. And then repeating this pattern to the left, I would have these red dots that are on the graph. So I'm going to sketch the sine curve here in red. Then to graph the cosecant graph, remember the mins and maxes are identical because the reciprocals are the same. So I'm going to put those big blue dots. There will be vertical asymptotes when the graph of the sine hits the sinusoidal axis. So there's a vertical asymptote at x equals -16, x equals -8. Another one on top of the y-axis. Then x equal 8. And x equals 16. And then there are U-shapes between those asymptotes hitting the mins and maxes that I've put as blue points. So these were the class examples that we did in